Hello, my name is Janice B. Gordon and I am the problem solver. This is part of the Success Strategies series, and today I'm going to talk to you about time planning. Now, there's a lot on the internet about time management. Now, I want to tell you here today that time management, it doesn't work. You cannot manage time. Time is limited. Time is 24 hours in one day, 365 days a year. You can't get any more than that. And once you've spent it, once it's gone, it's gone. So you can't manage it. You can't stretch it. You know, what you can do is plan your day, is manage your projects. That's what you can do, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So often we think, oh, I haven't got enough time in the day, you know, you feel kind of overwhelmed. And it's simply because either you've got a to-do list and there's too many things on there and it's just getting longer and you're feeling overwhelmed, and then you feel that you're not doing a good enough job, and it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy and it's never going to work. You can have project time. This is the doing time. These are doing the task. This is completing the task. I always feel great when we get something done, but it's really important for you to allocate that time. This is your doing time, project time. Then we have the investment time. This is really great. We don't really spend enough investing in time. This is when we do something now that's going to reap rewards in the future. And that's very much our thinking and our planning time. The more we think about things and plan them really well, then it actually cuts down the amount of time we spend on the project, because we've actually thought about a lot of the scenarios and how to overcome them. So really, planning time that's why I call it the investment of time. It's thinking about the outcomes before they actually happen, so that when you're planning, you're making sure you're putting yourself in the best position to make sure they happen. So saving you time, investment of time. Then there's the other area of living in time, living in the moment, really enjoying the space that you're in. And this is about the social connections that we make, whether it's spending time with yourself, whether it's spending time with your family, or whether it's spending time with your friends or your colleagues. It's really important for you to allocate time as your social time, the living in the moment, doing the things you really love to do and you really enjoy. This is your living in time. We can't have all work and no play, so living in time is really important. It's really rejuvenating and nurturing. So they're the three areas. We've got the project time, the doing time. We've got the thinking time. This is a real investment in time. We've got the here and now, living in the moment, the social connections. So you decide on how much time you want to spend on those areas to actually maximise the way you spend your planning time. I wrote a blog on the research that was conducted around how we can maximise our thinking capacity. And this is, we're doing and thinking in 90-minute slots. There's a bell curve that looks at how our thinking increases and then starts to tail off after around the 90 minutes. So what I do is I spend 90 minutes on my major project. Stephen Covey talked about first things first in his book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. First things first is about doing the most important thing first thing in the day. So what I tend to do is I plan my day the night before, so I know what I'm doing and I'm really clear about what's the first project that I need to do, and I spend 90 minutes on it of undistracted time. Because I've done my planning prior to that, I've got all the resources, all that I need in order to complete the project, and it's my most important project, first things first. So always do your biggest task at the beginning of the day, and I would advise you, there's research around this, to do it in a 90-minute uninterrupted slot so you can complete that task. And guess what? You're going to feel fantastic about your day. I spend the next 30 minutes congratulating myself. All the distractions, I can deal with them. I have a cup of tea. It's a nice little reward. I might do a little dance around the room because I've done my biggest task first. The rest of my day is going to go really well because I feel really proud of myself that I've got that task done. I would highly recommend you to do that as well. Do first things first, 90 minutes. of committed time to just get that project done. The thing that you really don't want to do, you're going to love yourself and love the rest of the day after you've done that. What I'd like you to do is think about how you spend your time. So, it's really important to make those social connections and to nurture yourself. So living in the moment, living in the now. So that's the living in time. The investment time, I do my planning at the end of the day, but I do it all throughout the day. Before I pick up the phone to make a call, I've got a clear idea of what I want the outcome to be. I've gone through it in my mind. That's the planning time. Before a meeting, I've planned for it. So I'm constructing the meeting to take me to a particular outcome that's good for me and my client. This is where I want to end up, and so I've planned how I'm going to get there. So before any project, any phone call, any meeting, anything you might do, this is your investment of time, the thinking and the planning time. It's really important to spend more than time than you think thinking about what you're going to do, because actually that cuts down on your doing time. So then your doing time, first things first, do the most important project, the most difficult project at the beginning of the day, 90 minutes uninterrupted. You're going to love your day after that. So these are my strategies to plan your time and spend your time more wisely, to make sure you're in the best position to maximize your day, your business, your life, and put you on your success track to make sure you achieve all of your goals, your annual goals, and your big audacious dream. You've really got to put the strategies in place so every single day is an effective day. Every single day is an opportunity to improve. So this is time planning, part of the Success Strategy series. Sign up to the YouTube channel. There'll be many more videos that's coming out to help you get on your success track.